Abu Abdurrahman is asking, his first question was about how our righteous predecessors used to deal with the Quran in Ramadan. If you go to their biographies and to the seer of these righteous predecessors of the Salaf, you will find wonders. And you'll find that their focus was a lot on the Quran. Where did they get this from? They got it from the hadith of Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, that every Ramadan, Jibreel would revise the Quran with the Prophet ﷺ. So every single Ramadan, Jibreel would come, sit with the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet would revise the Quran, recite it, and Jibreel would listen to it from the Prophet ﷺ to ensure that his memory of it is perfect. Except for the last Ramadan, Jibreel memorized the Quran twice with the Prophet ﷺ. So the scholars stated that if this was done by the Prophet ﷺ, it should be done by us as default. And this is why you find that a lot of the companion of the Salaf, such as Malik, Imam Shafi'i, Abu Hanifa, Imam Ahmad, Sufyan al-Thawri, Sufyan ibn Uyayna, Abdullah ibn Mubarak, all their life biographies, you will find that when it was Ramadan, they would put aside the books of knowledge, such as hadith, fiqh, their whatever they were writing, and only focus on the Quran. And you have stories that shows you how dedicated they were to reciting the Quran. As one would recite it once a day, maybe twice a day, the full Quran, which is way beyond our comprehension and understanding. However, this does not mean at all that we do not engage in something else, especially for you and I. Abu Abdurrahman, we as humans get bored quickly. So even if someone is playing a computer game, after some time he's bored, he changes it. Someone, wal-iyadhu billah, may Allah protect us, who watches a movie, afterwards he's fed up. He goes and watches a comedy show or a stand-up or whatever. So by nature, and there is no comparison, none whatsoever between the Quran and all this nonsense, yet this is human nature. So yes, focus on reciting the Quran. If you feel a bit tendency to become slow in what you're doing and you're not that enthusiastic, there's no problem in reciting or reading the tafsir, which is related to the Quran. And as Abu Abdurrahman said, what about Fada'il Quran, the virtues of the Quran, found in Sahih al-Bukhari, which is a hadith. No problem. If you read something in the seerah of the Prophet ﷺ, or in fiqh, or Q&As, or whatever, all of this is accepted so that you refresh. So you go back to the Quran after an hour or two with a fresh soul, and you can enjoy and benefit from it much more. So yes, there's nothing in Islam that says restrict everything in Ramadan to the Quran. Otherwise, the Prophet ﷺ would not have asked Mother Aisha to say in Laylat al-Qadr, Allahumma innaka afuun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. He should have told her, recite the Quran. He would not be engaged in sadaqah and doing a lot of dhikr. And he would have just recited the Quran, which apparently he did not, alayhi salatu wassalam.